right, there we go, everybody. Nice to have you back. We're going to take a look at our logs in our various leagues in a second or so. Another big game then this weekend, Unimil and False Bay. Guys, Unimil, I think now sitting at number 2 on the log. Are they the dark horse to challenge the mighty Hamiltons and Martys, Alistair? Will Ishmael Dolly do it this year? Everybody's saying that he's waiting to win the league.
Yeah, I think having a conversation with him, he told me he has unfinished business.
He's unfinished business. Rob, I suppose you will have other things to say about that, though.
Yeah, look, they currently second.
Yeah.
I think they've got a game in hand on number 1 and number 3. But if they're in second or if they're in third, Unimil will always be a factor. A physical team, and they can beat any team in the Super League at any venue at any time.
Yeah, the other side of the coin on this game was False Bay. False Bay are sitting on a borderline with a couple of games to come. And as you guys said earlier on, we don't know which way this thing's going to go. But False Bay are under threat if Stellenbosch push through and Tygerberg keep winning. Okay, yeah. False Bay might be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they got 1 point in it.
Yeah.
At the end, they need to win their last 2 games, maximum points, and then they have to probably sit back and see the result of a Tygerberg game or a False Bay, Tygerberg game.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's take a look at the match then. Unimil, False Bay. This was this past weekend. We'll give you the halftime and full-time scores in a sec. Go, folks. First half, Unimil False Bay. Halftime score, Unimil, in fact, 1 point behind against False Bay. False Bay leading there. Right, so we're not going to... Give me your thoughts on the game, Alistair.
Look, I think it was quite a bit of a physical game. But, you know, at the end of the day, Unimil has bad momentum over the past couple of weeks, you know, going into the game. And then... I'm not sure what the halftime score was there, but I think both teams were in it at the half.
Yeah, 10-9. So False Bay leading by just 1 point.
Yeah.
Rob, so at this stage of the game, Unimil is probably thinking, well, what are they thinking? What is Ishmael telling his players? Stay in the game, get it together. Are they expecting to be leading more? Is False Bay saying, listen, guys, we're in it now. We just have to keep their momentum. The conversation's almost the same.
Yeah, I think Unimil played this game brilliantly. Yeah. I think they stuck in it for the first half just enough. I think they had a little bit more in the reserve tank than what Falsebay had. And Falsebay might have gone into halftime and say, guys, when we lead halftime at the Bay, we don't lose. And suddenly Unimil, a little bit of extra gas kicked in. Obviously, we're still going to see the second half now. Surely the impact of who they brought on made a big difference.
Well, let's take a look, Alistair, before we come to you. Let's take a look at the second half there. Unimil Falsebay. Right, there we go. Final result then, 21 points to 13. So it came back to, we're seeing this a lot, guys, in a lot of the games. It's the second half that starts to count. It's those, you said it before, both of you guys have said it, you've got to be able to play 80 minutes. Doesn't look like Falsebay did that. Why didn't they do it? I mean, it's not that they're not fit and not strong. Was Unimil just dominating?
I think in this particular game, both teams went all the way. It's just that, you know, you can see the two different approaches to the game there. Unimil trying to, Falsebay trying to take Unimil out wide. Yeah. Unimil is looking more to take the space behind Falsebay in the game. But it was quite physical, and when it comes to playing that full 80 or that physicality, the discipline then comes into play. You know, not giving that penalty away, not so that there is a kick chase or a 20 or penalty for a 22 entry, whatever it might be. You know, but just staying disciplined for that full 80 when they lost 20.
So Rob, when going on following what Alice is saying here, this is two equal teams, two great rugby sides. It comes down, looks like it's coming down to strategy. Definitely,
I agree with Alistair. Unimil saw the space, they kicked into it, made Falsebay turn around. Falsebay tried. You can see right till the end, they came back. JP, I said it a few weeks ago. I'm going to say it again, and I'll say it for the next 3-4 weeks. Your bench is important. The last 20 minutes of the last few games that's left is where matches are going to get won.
All right, folks. Well, it was a result then for Unimil against Falsebay. They take the win, and Falsebay will be thinking that they need to make sure, number one, that they win all the rest of their games, knowing that to some degree it's not going to be in their hands. There's going to be a lot of other teams' points that's going to be considered. Remember, we're still going to be talking about the Promotion League and the Challenge Cup, and of course Super League B and Super League C, all that's still coming up. But we are going to take a look at the UCT Helderberg shortly. Don't go away.